Ah! Gobbles!
Hello, and welcome to the Upbeatmeat podcast, the only podcast where you get your meat beat by every man in the room.
I mean,
it's like a reverse bukkake.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, anywho,
Wow.
can we not? Can we do that?
Like, they finish early. Like, what did the other guys do after that?
watch. I don't fucking know. We
No,
didn't think this through.
We all have our hands on at the same time.
Dude, that's
That's a really big dick.
Or we're
dude.
all just using one finger.
My dick is pretty small, so I'm not sure that would work out, guys.
We're in the same boat, Kev.
Yeah!
High five.
Podcast featuring
Magneto, Tony Guns 95, Soup Anus, The Frothy King, Powdered Toast Man, Mr. Alchemist 41, and Mr. Kev.
Anyway, I am Powdered Toast Man, aka Tommy B, here with 5 other people. We're kind of a big group tonight. We got Tony Guns 95, aka Tony, aka Bones McGee, aka Death Gun. Hooty-hoo! Hooty-hoo again.
Hooty-hoo.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
To my right, I have Mark Nito, aka Mark, aka the Goblin King, aka
You motherfucker!
Captain
That's
Big
what I was
Wiener.
gonna say.
Woo!
Can
I
I be
was
the
gonna
Goblin
say
King?
I am the Goblin King. You just
Say
took
it
it
anyway.
from me. I just said it.
Hello, I'm the Goblin King.
Like those kind of goblins.
You're
This is
really
what happens.
Goblin
This is what
too.
happens when somebody
Tony's a
watches
gremlin
Best.
Fuck you guys.
All right, go on.
Then I also have Nick, aka whatever the fuck he wants to be called this episode.
They call me Soup Anus.
Soup Anus. So I'm here with Nick, aka Soup Anus, the master of.
They call me the Frothy King.
Then I have. Let's see. Do I want to fuck up your name for this one? We love fucking it up.
yeah. You guys always fuck it up, so it doesn't
Dude,
even
I
matter at
like
this
fucking
point.
you up, man.
Whoa.
No one even cares about him. We need to
that's
skip
fine.
him.
Yes,
Yeah,
go.
I
We got
mean,
Manny. And
Manny, aka Mr. Alchemist 41, which is his actual name, if you fucking believe that. Aka the fucking late guy who's
AKA
always
the loud
goddamn
one.
late every time. And then finally, we have the majestic, wonderful, deep-voiced king of the pervert people,
The male
Kip
unicorn.
having, mustache wearing, Big Kev, aka Kevin.
You know, I had this girl call me the other day on her cell phone, and I picked up the phone and I said, "Hello?" And she said, "Omelet, omelet, omelet." And I said, "Why the fuck are you saying omelet all over the place and crying?" Hung up the phone on her. 9 months later, she had a kid.
What?
What?
You just said the other day. And now you said 9 months later.
He's got a time machine.
Travel
fuck.
through time, Tony.
Oh,
Fuck off.
fucking time, Lord.
Space.
Travel through time to punch her in the stomach.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
I would travel back in time and... Never mind.
The mighty Seaman was born 9 months later.
People listen to this sometimes.
My wife listens to this podcast. And
Hello, wife. It's
Hello.
me, Kevin. Ha.
so, we,
Mustache.
I listened to... Well, my wife and I listened to one of these podcasts recently, and she got upset that I called someone a whore. And she was like, "I hope you don't ever speak about me on this podcast and call me a whore." And then, you know, immediately I was like, "Oh, is there going to be a bunch of rules? Are you going to have Mr. Powder Toast Man send you an email with the final edit and make sure that everything's okay before it goes on the internet? Because I'm probably going to say some fucking crazy shit on this podcast." And, you know, she was like, "Well, the only time you can call me a whore is if you say I'm a Pinterest whore." And
So can I call people whore for you?
oh, sure.
Yes. Everyone's a whore, and they suck lots of wieners.
Oh, I know. I'm a whore. I'm a pretty big man.
And he also sucks lots of wieners.
They call me...
I mean, yeah.
What'd they call me again?
No, that is not true, but
Soup
whatever. I'll go
Soup
with.
Anus.
Soup Anus.
He's
The
got
frothy
the sloppy
king.
butt.
Dude, I want to be a
King.
frothy
Soup
king
Anus,
with
the
you.
Frothy King.
So, Soup Anus, man, I was laughing. at that intro. Let me tell you, I appreciate the fuck out of you. That sounds like a natural disaster if I ever heard of one.
Is that really going to be your segue to that?
Perfect. I approve.
That's why Kevin's perfect for this
You
podcast.
tried as hard as you could.
We've had a lot of hurricane warnings and shit from Florida, so we're going to go ahead and get our wonderful correspondent in Florida, Mr. Shoes, aka Shoe Man, Man, to give us a rundown on what's going on. So here is that.
Today's Florida weather report brought to you by the man Shoe. Shoe Man.
Florida's finest.
He's the sexiest man in Florida, and he'll suck your dick for a quarter.
Hey, Schumann, we got something to ask you. We're doing the podcast.
You guys are doing a podcast like right now?
Yeah.
Schumann, we have a question for you that's very important.
What's that?
How is the weather in Florida? How would you rate it on a 1 to 10, and are you scared for your life?
No, it's fine.
Everything's okay.
How many cookies did you bake during the storm?
The storm, I baked 5 cookies.
5 cookies indeed. This sounds like a pleasurable day out in Florida.
Indeed.
Good.
How many ethnic people are rioting?
What do you mean ethnic people?
Look at your own skin. Now look at other skins and tell me how different they are.
They're not, except for Canadians, but I don't count them as people.
You don't have Canadians in Florida.
They're starting to flock down.
Oh, so they're flocking. What, they're not allowed to just walk here? They gotta flock? You racist.
They do. They come in flocks.
Well, Schumann, we just wanted to hit you up and check on you. We love you very much, and we give you kisses to the Big Papa Schumann.
Aw, I miss you guys.
Well, I wish you a wonderful night with many sleeps and hot ladies touching your fat Schumann meat.
Thank you.
Hey, Schumann.
What?
What if I talk like this and grab your junk?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, come on, big boy. Bring it on over here and show me how to shuffle.
Oh, God.
You're killing him.
You're gonna kill me.
Bye, Schumann. We love you.
Ciao.
And there you go. Florida's okay. No one's dead. People are standing in the hurricane flailing their hair and waving American flags. Bald eagles, America.
And the ethnic population continues.
Dude, you guys see that? Okay, so speaking of the Florida thing, did you guys see that video of those 2 guys running out there with the fucking Rex costumes? On the beach, just like, fucking running around?
Yep.
I don't know what it is about that costume, but comedy every
I need
time.
one of those costumes in my life. Those are just pure gold every time.
I need one of those costumes so I can go near schools again.
Oh my goodness! Have you ever met anyone
that's
been struck by lightning?
No.
No. That is extremely rare.
Extremely rare.
I've never met someone eaten by a shark.
Well, that is a natural. It's like a disaster to that one.
Yeah, to
person.
one fucking person.
Dude,
Well,
okay.
that, by definition, that's a disaster. Natural.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, Tony Guns is a walking natural disaster in himself.
Okay.
With his fucking taste in movies.
And women.
Bench warmers, fuck you.
What do you guys say about my women?
I gotta say, is
I
you
will
don't like all
fucking
of them.
end you right now.
I mean, how you
They
gonna end
suggested bench warmers to him.
They suggest
Hey, babe, you want to come over and watch Benchwarmers?
Benchwarmers.
You get spades in it, you'll get
Benchwarmers
panties
and chill.
wet. Game over.
Colin Kaepernick remade the movie.
The director and Colin Kaepernick.
You know, I respect that dude's, I guess, ability to do that, but fuck that guy.
They got 14 fucking million a year. Jesus.
So that's a natural disaster right there.
Yeah.
Making all that money and sitting on the bench.
You need to pay athletes less and teachers more.
Okay, but seriously, would you rather be caught in a hurricane, a tornado, or a +7 magnitude
Earthquake.
I mean, we live in California as it is, so like I wouldn't even know.
No matter what, right?
One at a time.
Yeah.
Where?
So, yeah.
Rabble.
Let's take arguments, reasons, I want a conclusion.
I want to hear from you first, Mr. Soup Ass.
Mr. Soup Ass.
The frothy king.
Earthquake, probably. You just gotta get outside and stand there for a minute.
You gotta make yourself look bigger.
Yeah, but if it's
Saw
a
that
plus,
on a TV show.
if it's a +7 though, like the ground's like damn near cracking.
Yeah,
at that point.
Then you just move over one space.
Well, see, you get in a tornado, you just die.
But then you call the rock and he gets you out of there.
Yes.
Then you call the rock.
Yeah, dude. He can do anything. Have you seen him in his movie?
Could you
what
imagine
was
that
the
video
movie he just
game
made?
where there's an
The San
earthquake
Andreas,
and
there
then
you
there's a
go.
character named the Frothy King moving over one space while the earthquake happens?
He just bubbles his way over one space and avoids the
That'd be a
crack.
great video game.
Sucking fucking
He's sucking fucking
And then the
way out
rock
of there.
randomly in a chopper just saving people.
Yeah, so,
I don't know.
So Soup Anus says he'd rather be in a +7 earthquake.
Earthquake.
Well, a tornado kills you instantly. Pretty
that's
much.
true.
You're fucked. A hurricane you can live through, unless
Well,
you're poor. Then
Are
you're
you
dead.
caught? no. Like, are you standing
you're
dead
New
center,
Orleans.
or is it like in your town?
Are you
Alright,
in an
let's-
open
let's
area?
let's change the scenario to you're in the epicenter, like the strongest part of the hurricane.
Still
You're
Florida.
fucking caught in
It's
the middle
cold,
of the
so-
tornado, or you're at the magnitude.
Yeah,
like,
I'll just
Well,
stand in the eye of the tornado and run with
like,
it.
No
You're-
one's
you're in
gonna
the
be in
epicenter.
tornado.
I'm a fucking wizard.
You're
I
in the
control
epicenter
tornadoes.
Yeah,
of
we're
the
not hurry.
earthquake.
Can I tie myself to a pipe with Bill Paxton? If I can do that, I'll survive anything.
That's Twister.
He just ties himself
Whatever.
to his fucking Stephen Hawking chair.
Really fast
Maybe
air.
that's what that movie
Alright,
is,
what
right?
about the
Yeah,
movie
okay.
Volcano with Tommy Lee Jones?
I was just about to say, what about volcanoes? We're forgetting about volcanoes.
Yep.
What if a volcano just popped up out of the fucking ground?
They
Didn't even
hit a
realize that
mini
there was
volcano?
a volcano in your area and lava's flowing down the fucking way.
Yo,
Well, you
technically,
just
isn't
walk
there a
away
volcano
That
in
from it.
seems
California?
like the least desirable one.
I mean, what am I supposed to be prepared for? Am I prepared for this?
No, you're not.
No.
Am I just
Prepared for
dead?
any
You're
of
not
it.
prepared for any of them.
Yeah, you're just.
So the scenario starts. You're
It's
just in
literally
the
just
lava.
me in lava dead.
No, you're not in lava. It's like near you. It's like, oh shit, that house.
Then you
got
just go the opposite direction.
All right. Well,
Fucking, have you seen
all
the
bullshit
volcano?
scenarios aside, have you guys ever been in a scenario that could be considered a natural disaster?
I remember one time I was taking a shit and an earthquake happened, and I thought this would be a horrible place for me to die.
You just the toilet's fucking shaking. He's like, oh
No, I was
shit.
sitting there, and I did the.
Did
when
it
I-
splash on your butt?
It was really hot, so I was
shit
shirt
slaps
off,
up.
just pants down, sitting on the toilet, and I think I had my
Wait,
PSP
what were you
on.
wearing? Tell me again.
I just-
Slower.
Nothing really. So I was taking a shit.
Okay, so
And then the ground started shaking, and my first thought was, "Really? Right now? Right now?"
So
And then-
he was constipated and it shook him loose.
You
There
sure
you
it
go.
wasn't just you had like a real
just giant, massive,
No.
dumb dude where
shit pounder? You know
No.
what I'm saying?
like you Randy Marshed it, dude, where you're
That was-
turning with the shit as it's coming off of you, out of your asshole.
That's the closest I've been to a natural disaster, I think.
So, you were talking about dying in a bathroom. I had a friend of mine, God rest his soul. He
I killed him in the
You're
bathroom.
laughing.
That's so funny.
He's dead, so you know
He's not
that-
gonna care.
Yeah, he's not gonna care, but maybe some of
R.I.P.
his relatives will if I tell the story. But
He's a
you
goat.
know, whatever. He had a pretty bad heroin problem, and he would. He thought it was funny as shit to pretend like he was dead in his bathroom all the time.
By himself, just in his house?
Like he lived with his parents.
Oh, okay.
He was a teen addicted to heroin.
That would be a
and
bad
he thought
job.
it was funny as fuck to just constantly pretend like he was dead in his bathroom.
Jeez.
And one day, his sister came into the bathroom and he is laying there on the floor. And the sister goes over and starts kicking him. And is like, "Wake up, you fucking asshole. Why the fuck are you doing this joke again for the third time this month?" And, yeah, he was dead.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's getting pretty dark. Pretty dark in
She
here.
just did she just kick him and his eyeball went boop on his head?
How
Yeah.
long was he dead?
So what is he, one of those little squeakers when you squeeze him, his fucking eyeballs pop out and shit?
He's a rubber chicken now?
Well,
What movie?
No, but I mean, for his sake, I would think that if he was here with us today,
What movie is that?
he would want to get hit by a fucking asteroid. An asteroid with...
Oh, Weekend at Bernie's. It's like a Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, no, really, it was like that for like 15 seconds when she thought that he was
fucking around.
And then she.
But if in the spirit of him, if he was still here with us, I would think that he would want to get hit by an asteroid populated solely by poppy seeds, so that he could fucking get high just one last time.
Pleasant name for something so awful.
Jeez.
Poppy seed.
Okay, so since we're on the topic of like natural disasters, I had a friend when I was in high school who came from a different state and never experienced a fucking earthquake in their life. So I forgot what class it was, what period, whatever the fuck. Anyways, we had an earthquake in the middle of class. She gets up, flips the fuck out because she had never experienced one. It was like a little, I don't know, like 3-point whatever fucking earthquake, and I'm just there sleeping like always in class because that's all I ever.
Are you sure that you weren't just masturbating and that the shitty portable structure that you went to school in Little Mexico wasn't shaking on a 3.0 scale?
No, because usually when I masturbated, it was at home all the time. I would never.
It was just a guy
usually at home.
Okay.
There'd be rare instances where it's just like, fuck, I need to rub one out, but I wasn't ever in school or any like social environment.
A guy standing outside just grabbing the handles.
Earthquake! Anyway, so I was asleep in class, and then like the thing that woke me up is her like screaming fucking bloody murder. My teacher looking up like, what the fuck, dude? Like, are you serious? And she jets out the classroom. Everyone in the classroom is like laughing their ass off. And I'm just like, what happened? Comes back, she's like, oh my god, why didn't anyone else run? We're like, it's an earthquake, it's California. She's like, you guys are okay with this? We're like, yeah, California.
It happened.
Where was that dumb bitch gonna try to run to?
That's what I was saying, because it was like, it was
She was like getting on the swing set so she could get off the ground.
She just
fucking ran outside,
swinging, and then she swings up, and she just goes, and just doesn't stop. And you just watch her go off.
Orbit.
Just the end of Grease all over again.
Yeah. But
so you'll find out why that's funny later.
Do you guys remember when those fires were happening all over California?
So like every summer?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought that was the greatest thing ever.
This was like, what? Jesus, that was like 2008.
Yeah, dude, I was at Knott's Berry Farm when it happened.
I loved it.
During that.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
damn, dude. Tony Jr., young little ass over there.
Alright, dude, Nick is just as...
yeah, but Nick doesn't bring anything up like that.
Nick doesn't bring it up, dude. You're over here telling us you got a baby dick every 10 seconds.
I do not have a baby dick.
Okay, he has a toddler dick.
I do have a baby
They call it the old peep squeak.
Looks now your mom's dead.
I don't know.
So
that's how we know you're young. You bring up a mom joke.
So I'll bring up something else that is relative. Natural disaster related, I guess. Not really. Have any of you had a near-death experience?
Yeah.
Nearly died?
Yes.
Literally died?
Like, literally to death. Died to death.
So if someone had to, like, resuscitate you.
What about
it doesn't have to be that specific.
Well, because if they
scenario.
didn't, you'd be dead.
Okay, so you know how they say when your life flashes before your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
I've had that. When I had my car accident, drunk driver, I don't know why the fuck he thought it was cool to drive, but all I remember is being parked at a light with my friend. I was in the passenger seat. She and I were conversating. I just remember seeing this guy dip down the street. His car popped up and there were sparks. Woke up in a hospital bed. It was so crazy. And I saw the photos and I saw the car. I am surprised I got out of that shit with just a chest contusion and a bad back for the rest of my life.
Wow.
Yeah. Good old
bad back is because you get fucked in the ass.
I mean, probably that's probably what it is.
I'll straighten out that spine, Poppy. Don't you worry about it.
So
could you imagine?
And you know what the funny thing too was when I was in the bed, like I was like freaking the fuck out because I had a little brace on my neck, and I was just like, oh my god, what the fuck's going on? Doctor came up to me, and the weirdest fucking question a doctor can ask me.
Son, you're gay.
We found gay in your no.
We check your vitals and you're gay.
You and Soup Anus.
It was Secret Agent George Bush.
No, it's Secret Agent fucking Dick Cheney comes in with the shotgun.
I thought he was Arrow.
Wrap that story up.
Okay, anyways, doctor come in, he asked me the weirdest question. He's like, hey son, I have a question to ask you. I was like, sure. He's like, do you drink milk? I was like, how is this relevant to me being
Then he
tied
came on your face.
No, yeah, I was like, how the fuck is this relevant to me being like
So
tied
was
down?
he vigorously like
He did not try to
fucking
rape
his
me.
hand as you drink milk?
No, he didn't rub his nipples. It wasn't anything like that. It wasn't like super
That
gay.
you saw under his doctor's jacket.
He was about to.
I mean, he was Asian. I don't think they
he was
do
about
that.
to grab your head, rotate it to the side, and jam his readily about to come dick in your mouth.
Ugh.
And the question then his fantasy.
Do you like
right before
melted
doing
vanilla
that
ice cream?
Was do you,
No, and then fucking vanilla ice comes out of nowhere. No, I'm kidding. But no, I told him, yeah, I do. And he's like, well, that's apparently what saved your whole entire, what the fuck is this? Your collarbone? Yeah. He's like, from your entire collarbone across the way you came out of the vehicle should have been shattered. Pretty much. And I'm like, all right, cool. So,
You drink a lot of leche, basically.
dude, he's like, I told him like, yeah, drink leche, like a glass, if not 2 to 3 a day.
What the fuck is leche? What?
Leche, cabrón. There you go. I'll go Mexican on you for
I
a
don't know
second.
Mexican.
That story was
dude.
brought to you by
Leche.
California Milk. Drink 2% every day. I've had my
2% of a cup.
I've
Okay.
had my life flash before my eyes. Anyone else?
Kev, go. I have as well, but you
Okay.
can go.
So I don't know. Have you ever guys have you guys smoked salvia before?
No,
It's
but
always
I've
stories. It's always
I've
this
heard
extreme.
about it. I wanted to, but I
That's so
never got
crazy.
the opportunity.
So I've smoked a lot of pots in my day, and
Clay ones mostly.
one of
I have a marijuana addict on
Does
my
he
show.
inject marijuana into his butt?
I've had a lot of experiences, and so eventually, a buddy of mine was like, "Hey man, there's this cool stuff. It makes you see the rainbow. You should try it."
Did he throw Skittles at you while you were smoking it?
He's
No.
literally a bag of Skittles just walk. And things.
So, I tried it a couple of times, and it just made you feel really weird. Tasted like seaweed. I was like, I don't really know if I like this. And then one day, a buddy of mine was like, "Hey man, you want to smoke salvia? We're all hanging out. It's going to be a safe place." And I said, "Sure." And let me set this scenario up for you. A buddy of mine is playing Mario Kart 64 in the background. Okay, that's the only relevant thing that you need to know about the rest of this, and you'll find out why in a minute. So I smoke the salvia, and I put down the smoking device, and I take a step, and a buddy of mine goes, "Are you okay, bro?" And then his head got detached from his body and went up into the ceiling fan and started rotating around, and was like, "You don't look so good."
Was it like all slow-mo and everything?
Everything slowed down. I was like,
Fuck.
I'm mid-step this entire journey in real time. And then it went into like this 15-minute thing where I'm like rolling down hills violently, and my buddy is in the background playing Mario Kart 64, and this whole fucking crazy walk through a door and an acid trip thing happens to me over a period of like 15 minutes, it feels like, in my body. And then my buddy is playing Mario Kart, goes, "Oh fuck man, game over. Ha 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 ha." He starts laughing, and then I think I'm dying. Everything is shutting down and getting slower. I thought I was dying. And in that moment, it all sped back up, and my step completed.
Damn, that sounds like fun.
That was all in your one step?
One step. It all happened in like 2 seconds. 15 minutes went by, and then I went and sat on the couch and repeated, "No salvia, no salvia, no salvia." Just like that for probably like 25 minutes, and no one else.
I thought like when you smoke salvia, it only like trips you out for a little bit. It doesn't like continue.
No. This was like 2 seconds got expanded in my head till like 15 minutes.
Fuck that.
And I do not recommend anyone
That's
ever
like-
do that.
I have friends that have done that, and one fell through the earth, and
holy shit!
like he fell into the center of the earth. And I have another friend who was sitting in a garage and did it, and he's just started sweating profusely, and we didn't know why. But he said at the end there was a in the garage, there was a big circle light up above him, and he said it was the sun, and it was like this far from his face.
Oh, jeez.
So like he's just freaking out.
So he had a
in
bad
there,
trip then.
but-
Yeah, no, there's no good trip.
Really?
It's bad.
It's just
That's-
completely like,
it's-
hey, you're smoking this, you're fucked.
Yeah, if you actually have a psychological trip on that stuff, it is not good.
That is
because
awesome.
it's all your imagination, and like when your imagination runs wild and you don't have control over it, you see all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, so I thought I was gonna die.
I nearly drowned.
Oh, that's fun.
Shit.
Yeah.
Did the Seaman save you?
No, he wasn't there yet. No, I nearly drowned when I was.
Oh man. His origin story was the best.
His powers the shit.
You can fucking hold his poop forever. As long as you're standing up.
I just remember I was
He's
creative.
mad at you when you don't.
Well, long story short, something
Sorry,
happened
kid.
in my aunt's pool, and I was in one of those little inner tubes, and it flipped over.
Oh shit.
Well, there were 2 times that I almost drowned.
Wait.
You're
That one-
These other 2 ones are like one guy's
really
doing
serious.
one guy's
drug
doing crazy
shit.
drugs, one guy gets in an almost fatal crash, and the other's like, I was a kid and I flipped in a pool.
Well, that was one. Like, let me get through my story.
Wait. So you were in a tube and flipped over and you didn't think to swim back up? You were just like, well, this is where I am now.
Hello, darkness,
The
my
bottom-
old friend.
The bottom of it wasn't like a normal one where you could go through the middle and go back up or anything or swim to the side. It was one where it was a closed bottom. So,
So you just were like,
In the
well,
half
the only way
second-
out is up.
asshole. Let me fucking tell my story.
The Goblin King strikes
Let
again.
him explain.
Okay.
Okay, when you get thrown underwater, you're not expecting it. So if you don't have a huge breath of air, you get underwater and you freak out, and
You're
3
fine.
seconds could kill you. Because you're like, if you don't have any air. Okay, you've never experienced it. You don't understand.
I've been
Tom, I've
underwater and I've
You know
never
what I'm
thought-
talking
No,
about.
I know exactly what you're talking
Okay,
about. I
Once
still
you
don't
get
know how to
thrown
swim.
Under, you got like 2 seconds through your.
It's like-
Because
Yeah,
you don't
sure.
have if you breathed out, if you're and then whoosh, you're underwater, the first thing you want to do is breathe because you don't have any fucking air.
Yeah.
Black people everywhere know what you're talking about.
I know
Ruben,
the struggle
I know
for
you're
those
listening.
guys.
Dude, all
Their
we need to do
froze
is
will
trap
not
him in a
float,
room
though,
with a
but-
bird. It'll be fucking
Okay,
terrible.
the other one that's more relevant that I was going to tell, where I actually almost did die, was involving a pool again. I had almost drowned.
God damn.
Somebody jumped off the diving board at a public pool and kicked me in the face and knocked me out.
Oh yeah.
And I went underwater and no one realized that I was knocked out. Luckily, my mom noticed and she swam under and saved me, but I had taken in water. I was drowning.
Shit.
And luckily, everything's okay, obviously, because I'm here. But yeah, I almost
You got
died.
Van Damned.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah,
pretty-
Tom, it's okay
Nice.
because I've almost drowned as well. I can still say this. I am 25 and I still don't know how to swim.
You don't know how to flap your arms, dumbass?
No, dude, for whatever reason, like, I'm just mentally incapable of swimming.
Maybe
That-
he's just
No
that
one's
part-
mentally
People
incapable
say
of swimming.
So here's the
A
thing.
dog
wait a
is
minute.
mentally capable of swimming if you put it
I
in
ain't
water.
no fucking dog. I can't do
Wait,
a
wait,
You
wait.
can't go like this.
Hold on.
Or
Wait,
Dick's got a valid point.
Wait a minute. How the fuck did you cross the border?
I mean, I'm predominantly pale.
Hey, there's white
for-
Mexicans out there.
They're
The
called
English
Spanish
word you're
people.
looking for is predominantly, not predominantly.
whichever one, whatever
You're-
the fuck.
Dumbass.
Okay.
You've been watching too much pro-Hillary shit.
I mean, I don't even care for politics at this point. I'm just
I mean,
in the bunker with everyone. Anywho, so I was in high school, and my fucking PE class thought it'd be funny, like, oh, hey, Manny doesn't know how to swim. Hey, he's over near the deep end. Boom, fucking kick me in.
Do you mean educacionales, physicales?
Yeah.
I don't think any adult male ever wants to be the one that could die in a pool.
Dude, how do you think I
swim.
fucking
Like
feel?
nobody, like it's so easy to swim. You just move your arms.
It's like, eh.
Like, I can literally swim without using my limbs. Like, it's not.
Is it the buoyancy?
no, you
No. No, it's almost like how a dolphin swims. How you?
So
Oh my god! Imagine you
I'm a
looking out of
sperm.
the water.
So okay,
I am a sperm in the water, and I'm fast as fuck. That's why I won the race, and I'm here today.
He has a secret
America.
move where he becomes a whale. He hits a vape. He goes underwater. He comes out of the water. He goes, and all the smoke comes out.
We talked about that in an earlier episode.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we
We
did.
talked about it.
Listen to episode
Yeah, that was the first
1.
one.
Oh
I haven't
wow!
had,
We
like,
did
a-
talk about
Wow.
I haven't had an experience like that, but my closest near-death experience, other than being in a few car crashes, was
finding out you were gay.
It was like about a year ago. I was out clubbing with friends.
And you hit Manny's
And-
car.
those poor seals.
I know. Oh god.
It's all linked.
No.
It was
It all links.
No.
You hit Manny's car. The tire came off Manny's car and then hit Tommy in the face, and he started to drown.
What the fuck, Kevin?
No.
He said I was out clubbing with friends, and Tommy goes, those poor seals.
I'm glad you caught that. It was that funny to you. You're like, oh, fucking
Sponsored
God.
by Clubbing Seals. Find a club and a seal near
So I was
you.
out clubbing with friends, and it got to the point where
Just say you were out at a club.
I was
Don't
out-
say clubbing.
all right,
Is that
I
like
was
the
out-
new iOS app where you just beat seals to death?
Alright, I was out at a club with friends.
That's the new thing for
There you go.
And it got to the
2017.
point
The
of the
seal
night where we
meter.
were leaving, and this one, it was in LA.
WeHo.
Shut up. And I was walking with my ex-girlfriend at the time, and and we get to the part where we're almost at our car, and I see this guy walking towards us. He's like the definition of someone you shouldn't be walking towards at like 3 a.m. So we start getting closer, and I go, hey babe, maybe it's time like we cross the street and like maybe just like let's avoid this guy. Like I got a bad feeling. And she's just like, no, it's fine. Like I guarantee you, there's nothing wrong. Like we're okay. Comes up on us, like he's right there. Stops, and like I decide to keep walking. He puts his hand, stops me, pulls out a knife and puts it right to my face, and like, everybody give me your wallets or he's dead. And everybody gave up their wallets. And here I am.
Damn.
And then we were walking back to the car, like he didn't ask for like anyone's car keys. Like what a fucking idiot.
Did you get your phones?
No, he just took our
Oh, I would
wallets.
have called him. I would have called the cops right away.
No, yeah, we did, but so then when like it got to the part where like we got to the car, like I'm just sitting there all quietly, and then like no one's talking, everybody's like afraid to say something, and then like my ex-girlfriend, she's just like, so, and then I just flipped out, like, are you fucking kidding me? I told you we should have crossed the street. We all lost our wallets, and I almost died.
So if that ever happens to you, just start signing to them, and they, using sign language, they'll just immediately be like, I can't speak sign language. I can't steal your wallet.
Damn, Kevin, you must have thought
Everyone's
about
Here's what
doing
you
it.
do if someone starts is gonna do something like that. You act deaf.
I feel like I would die.
You can be like, I can't understand what you're saying. It's really dark. I need to see your
But
mouth.
ever since that,
What do you
I've always
want?
carried a knife after that, just in case. You never know. Same principle as a condom. I'd rather have
Wait, so
one
you're
than
just
not
gonna
anymore.
have a knife fight with someone?
No, I'd get him.
It's like him
first.
sword
I'd
fighting,
end
dude.
the
You're just
fight.
gonna whip it
But
out.
you're not gonna whip it out on every person. They're gonna whip it out,
No.
right? And then you're gonna be like
Yeah,
this.
but I would get him first.
Where do you go?
How?
What?
Where do you go with that knife?
Throat.
Bro?
I mean, I
Yeah.
go for his balls because he's not gonna see it.
No, because he still has life in him if you go
Yeah.
for his balls.
That's a low reach too. You gotta be like,
I mean, it depends on how tall the guy was. I'm assuming he was taller than you, right?
No, anyone like
His
that's
balls
under
are at
7
arm
feet
level?
tall- anyone under 7 feet tall, I could still get their face.
I have a giant sack, so if somebody tried to knife my balls, that might be like, that's like worse than my,
You missed, motherfucker. You just pierced my sack.
yeah, like,
Balls intact.
that might be bad.
You just gave me a free vasectomy.
oh.
No.
The balls are not intact.
Oh.
It'd be like imagining a bag of marbles and someone cuts it and the marbles just fall out.
Alright.
It's like Velcro taped to his
We've been
fucking
trailing
face.
on this shit a bit too long.
What's wrong with it? It's wonderful.
Because we've been talking about it for 30 minutes, man.
I like that one.
That was fun, yeah.
Wait, so I don't understand what's the whole
Alright.
like thing that you guys were laughing about when I said what was.
When you said you went clubbing and he brought up those cords.
I don't get that.
He brought up the seal.
I honestly don't get
You've
it.
never seen clubbing seals?
No. What is that?
Dude,
People
these guys
go to
got
Antarctica
beat
and shit
fucking-
beat seals
Oh,
to
you
take their
fucking
pelts.
Serious?
Rich
Yeah.
people pay to go kill baby seals with
Oh,
clubs.
That and then
Just like that dentist that
that's
killed
why
that fucking lion.
That's why there's
I knew that the people killed seals for their.
That's why there's that joke online. Do not use if seal is broken, and then it has a picture of a seal getting whacked by a club.
I haven't seen that.
That's a thing.
No,
Oh, wow.
Because I heard you say those poor seals, and then
Yeah,
lost his shit.
because he understood the joke.
I was so confused.
He
So I
knew.
just kept going.
That's fine.
I love how Kevin's still fucking dying away.
It's still funny.
Poor,
So sad.
poor seal.
Poor seals, right?
Poor seals.
Oh.
Those are whales.
All
That
right.
is not. Yeah.
So,
Wrong.
You're like underwater trying to club it.
majority of us work in a retail set environment. What is your best story that you could tell from work?
The lady that wanted me to give her $200 for no reason.
Oh, was it the one I think it is?
Manny knows who.
Oh, fuck that bitch.
Dude, is that iPad still there?
Yeah, I remember this.
We actually shrunk it in our inventory and sent it
Oh,
out.
you did?
We did.
How did inventory
Okay,
control
wait.
work?
Tell your story.
Was this the Empress of California?
No.
No.
That one was fucking
That's a
hilarious.
good one,
Wait,
though. You
I want to hear
tell
Empress
that.
of California. What's that?
Empress of California, Kevin.
I tell the first story on every one of these.
Okay, I'll get this one.
I go first a lot of times, so let's say someone else goes.
I got it. So, this is when I was working for the Hose Depot. Everybody can assume what the fuck it is. You already know what it's going to be.
Well, you could say what it is. You don't work there anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Home Depot. I used to work in building and lumber, so I used to get all these dumbass questions from contractors, kids going to college, because where I worked, it was right next to one of the colleges, and the Sunday morning hot MILFs. We had a code for those. It was like a 142. Anyway, one afternoon, I was closing with one of my buddies, and some Asian guy with the most broken English comes in. I'm like, hey man, how can I help you out today? No, not like that broken, not like that. He
Is that
comes
Indian?
in asking me, no, he comes in asking, he's like, yes, hello, I need help. I was like, yes sir, what can I do for you? I need help finding item. I'm like, what item? As Tom shows off clubbing baby seals, he asked me for item, like that broken. And I'm like, sure, what item do you need? He's like, I need caulk. And I'm like, excuse me? He's like, yeah, I need a big caulk. I got the biggest grin on my face as soon as he said I need a big caulk. Go to my buddy Ryan. Hey Ryan, this guy needs to ask you something. What's up? He's on the forklift, turns it off. He's like, I need a big caulk. He looks at me, smiles, he's like, oh, you're a fucking asshole. Little did I know we had our radios on. So everybody working could hear what we were doing to this guy.
Yeah, because your stoned ass probably left that shit on.
No, I it got stuck to my belt and the fucking thing was on. Anyways, he looks at me and after he calls me an asshole, I was like, alright. So I'm just standing there watching. He's like, yeah, I need a big caulk. He's like, okay, sir, where do you need this big fucking caulk? He's like, I need it in my house. He's like, okay, where in your house? He's like, you need it in the ass part of your house? Like, yeah, right there. Like, he did not know what the fuck we were telling him. So he's like, okay, do you need like an L-shaped big cock or do you need like a big black L-shaped cock? He's like, I need a big black one. It gets worse.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking over there with my hand on my mouth in tears, laughing my ass off. Guy turns around, he's like, he okay? And he's like, yeah, he's fine. Fucking crying. And he's like, okay, man, well, I have big black cocks down in this aisle right here. Do you want me to call one of my buddies to get you that big black cock for your ass? Right? He's like, yeah, I need it now. Fucking calls my buddy down to pay. He's like, hey, Ramiro. He's like, what's up, dude? He's like, so I'm gonna send a guy down there real quick. Can you switch over to channel 2? He's like, sure. Switches over. Yeah, this guy needs a big black cock in his ass. He needs your help. He starts fucking busting up. He's like, can you send him down here? I want to give him that big black cock he needs.
Hey, does this story end with the fucking like bathroom and someone getting fired?
No.
This Asian guy.
No.
All right.
My manager on duty at the time calls me on the overhead. He's like, Manny, can you come down to the office? I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Go in there. He's like, you know, you left your radio on the whole time. I was like, oh shit, did I? He's like, yeah, if it was anyone else, you would have probably got written up, but it was me. That was the funniest shit I had heard in a while. You're fine, but don't get caught doing that shit. fucking comedy, dude, that day. I was in tears laughing at that Asian guy.
Yeah, I know we all hate Asian people here. So.
Yeah.
Damn dirty Asians.
Yeah, damn gooks.
Whoa.
Good old Clint Eastwood.
Holy shit.
All right.
I went all Clint Eastwood on that.
Whoa, man.
This topic's been brought to you by ZipRecruiter.
So I noticed you pulled out a
Zipper
gun
has-
and gave yourself one and didn't offer any to the
I offered
What?
to Kevin.
Oh, well, that's real convenient.
Yeah, you're trying to tell you I have bad breath. What the fuck's that?
No, I was like, legit, like, do you want gum? Well, fuck you.
What if
Yeah, well,
Nick
no.
or Tony or
There's
Mark
like 2
wanted
pieces.
gum? Well,
I know. We got kind of left out.
you don't get none unless the homies can't have
Yeah,
some.
maybe if you weren't fucking late, you would know that there was more
Oh,
than 4
God.
people here.
And you were supposed to bring tacos.
I mean, they're right
He
there.
brought tacos!
This right here.
I didn't see those. I feel like an ass now.
I mean, I kind of gave them to Tony because Tony was like, yeah, can you give me tacos? I was like, here you go, Tony.
It was a bad time to eat them because we were recording. So.
yeah, a little bit.
Anyway, so I know I'm not the only one that's been a racist asshole at work. What about you guys?
Well, I
I want to hear about the Empress.
I went to the Empress is funny, but
let's
I
hear
went
the
to a
other one.
Home Depot once. So you know how you go to Home Depot and you don't know what the fuck you're looking for. You always have to ask. that
And nobody
asshole.
will help you.
That you always have to like try to find the person that's like running from one section to another and be like, hey man, where do I find a circuit breaker for my fucking pool
Toaster oven.
bullshit? And they're like, oh yeah, aisle 7C. So one day I had to go and ask for something, and I went to the aisle that they directed me to, and it was all cordoned off with their little, shitty dog stopping the little
The little
things that
chicken
they-
mesh looking
the
thing?
little chicken mesh things that they put up but there's
To
no
block the aisle?
to block the aisle.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
no one on the fucking aisle. And I was in a hurry, and I was like, I need to get this shit from my grow house. I gotta get on this aisle. So I just opened a little gate, and I go down. And then this, I'm looking for whatever part for my grow op that I'm looking for. And this guy comes marching down the aisle. I was like, hey, didn't you see that this here aisle was meshed off and you couldn't come on here? He gets all high and mighty with me. He's like, don't you know that when the forklift's on the aisle, you can't be on this aisle? And I was like, yeah, man, but there's no one on here. So I proceeded to exit the aisle, and he was so mad that he got back on his forklift, and I'm sure in the back of a Home Depot they have those little counters that there's like, it's been 118 days since our last accident on a fucking
We do.
forklift.
We do.
This guy was so mad, he got in his forklift and turned around and was moving at the same time and knocked a fucking aisle over.
Holy shit.
And just like this whole shelf just went thunk.
Do you remember what was on that
Thunk.
shelf?
And it was,
Was it like Domino's pretty much?
yes.
Fucking. Oh my god.
But it was like 9:30 at night. They were about to close, so thank God there was no one on these other aisles. But he knocked over some lumber shit.
Jeez. I've
And
only. Fuck. man.
I was just like, all right, later. I'm gonna go over to Lowe's. You fucking dicks.
Dude, the worst I ever saw working at a Home Depot was somebody tried to put. They were fucking like those big ass pieces of wood. It was like 22 feet. And he was lifting it onto the thing, and I'm looking there. I'm like, this is gonna end bad. Just looking. I wasn't there. I was off the clock already. And I was just like, I bet he's gonna fuck this up. Keep watching. Places it down. The beam that it was on snapped, and you just see the wood fucking take everything out. Like, all of it. I'm just like, I'm off the clock. I can't get in trouble for this. I'm out. Walked out.
Yeah, dude. Thank God that guy told me about the safety concerns of being on an aisle that was meshed out, because that fucker didn't know how to operate a fucking forklift.
What if you went back past the mesh and it was just a bottomless hole?
What the fuck?
Then I would have been like, why is Manny's grandmother here?
Sounds about right. The weird thing about the mesh thing is like, you can't be in this aisle, it's unsafe. And then that guy literally made every other aisle unsafe.
Unsafe. Yeah.
So I'll tell you the one thing
From
about...
now on, forklift. Home Depot's closed for 15 minutes.
Dude, I'll tell you the one thing about Home Depot. All we ever did was dick around.
Well, I have a bunch of friends who used to work there.
Dude, we had this game where...
describing everything that they described.
You guys are Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
You're an ass. All my friends
Dude,
that work there were
we
white.
still have those Mexican guys outside the store trying to get work all the time. We're like, dude, like, you can't work here.
They never
I had
worked
this,
in
like...
the store. They were just outside.
Yeah, dude, no, we had a manager who was so fucking mad at them being outside one day. He's like, I'm gonna fucking call immigration on these fucks. I'm like, dude, that's alright, whatever. He legit calls immigration, and I just fucking see these guys dip in different directions. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It was mean, but I was cracking up. I was laughing so hard. I was like, damn, the Mexican in me feels like a shame, but the asshole in me is just laughing about this.
The Mexican in me goes, those guys should have came here legally. That's honestly me.
I was born an American. That's all I can say.
I hate... I'm a Mexican, and I'm proud to say I hate illegal Mexicans.
Appreciate it.
Damn dirty illegals.
All those...
Oh, I knew that was
Tommy
coming.
said-
I had a lady come into my shop, and
Little shop.
I said, "Hello, how are you today? How may I assist you?" And she said, "I am here to collect my tax. I am the Empress of California." And I laughed, as any normal person would laugh, because I thought she was fucking with me.
Yeah, you were like playing along, like,
Yeah. This is so funny. Like, no, really, what do you need?
I heard about it.
And she's like, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm the Empress of this land, and as royalty, I'm here to collect my taxes." So I realized very quickly that she was serious. And she was wearing, I swear to God, she was wearing an all bright pink jumpsuit.
What the fuck?
And she was
Please tell me she was on some sort of drugs.
She seemed sober as a ghost to me.
Damn.
I proceeded to tell her that I couldn't just take money out of the drawer and pay her taxes, and she was demanding like thousands of dollars worth of taxes to pay to the royalty. And as soon as she realized that I was not going to give her any fucking money, she started crossing her index and her middle finger and like striking them together and making all these symbols in the air that looked like you would draw them on the shield of a medieval knight. And
watching too much anime before
she was getting visibly upset, and I finally told her that she had to get the fuck out of my store. Like verbatim, get the fuck out of my store. And I walked back, and the associate that I was working with was like, "Hey, what happened back there?" And I relayed the story to them, and they didn't believe me. And so I went next door to the Nutri-Shop and was like, and the people that work in Nutri-Shop are usually yoked as shit. They look like they could fucking toss your baby around and, eat its asshole all day and name it anus soup.
You see, I don't know what you meant by yoked. Don't know what you meant by yoked, and your description helped me not at all. I have no idea what the fuck you mean.
They're full of muscles. They're big boys with big muscly muscles.
How does moving a baby relay
Tom,
that information?
They make Tom look like fucking Manny. Those kinds of guys.
Fuck you, dude.
And speaking of me, I am very sucked up.
That was funny when we went into the Nutri-Shop or whatever, and they were like, "Do you work out?" And I just looked at them and was like, "No." Like, clearly, but like with that condescending, like, just why would I bother? They're like, "Do you work out?" And I'm like,
No, but I would have paid money to be in that Nutri-Shop when that lady went in there and said, "I'm here to collect taxes."
Did she go to each of those stores?
She went to every fucking store.
Fucking
What did the
A.
Nutri-Shop tell you?
The Nutri-Shop sells
the guy
a
in the
funfetti
Nutri-Shop
cake
was
bar.
like, "I almost kicked that lady's fucking ass."
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
At a certain point, you just call like the
Has
cops.
anybody
and be
here
like, "We got a
had one
crazy
of those?
person?"
Do any of you guys
bin,
use the
right?
funfetti cake nutritional bar? I saw it and I just wanted to know if anybody had had
You
it.
just
'cause
automatically assume that's the trait of the white people.
there's only there's half white people.
I don't think you guys were at when I was at that particular job. Were you guys at this? Did you guys hear about the bunny that was going store
Oh,
to
yeah.
store.
Wait,
you
what?
told me about this, but
The Playboy Bunny?
Nah, I wish.
Hey.
No, so an associate of mine opened the store, and I was getting there to relieve to do the closing shift. And so
I thought when you said relieve, I thought you meant jack off
that associate,
all the people that you were there with.
No, so I get there, and then they go, dude, we almost called the cops this morning. And I was like, oh, what? Well, why? Like, some guests get all crazy on you guys? Like, no, the exact opposite. This fucking bunny came inside, just stood in the middle.
What the fuck?
Just stood in the middle of the store and asked us, hey, with their hands, give me everything. They were pointing at everything, and they were mine. So I was like, no, I don't believe you. And so they showed me the security footage. This guy walks in, he's about 6 foot, I'd say he's 6 even, full Nesquik bunny costume, walks in the store, stands in the perfect center, just in the middle of the store, right in the middle. And I was just and I fast forwarded the footage 15 minutes, he's still in that exact middle. Just right there. And I was like, dude, I would have beat the shit out of him right there.
Clogged out.
It's getting creepy. No, so then a guest finally walks in the store in the security footage, and he starts following that guest around.
Oh,
I was like, dude, as soon as if I was the one there at that time, as soon as I saw that, that's when I pull out the hammer from the toolbox, and I'm like, get out.
Looks like we're gonna have some soup today.
Yeah. I had this did not happen to me personally, but I had a guy
Oh,
come into a store with a machete.
I heard. Yeah.
Oh wow.
On his belt.
Shit.
And he came in crazy-eyed, homeless person.
Oh, I heard about this actually.
He goes, "You got any bags? You got any bags? You got any bags?
We have those bags.
You got any bags?" And the person working at the store was like, yeah, man, we've got these bags, these little fucking tiny merchandise bags you can take." And he's like, "No, man, I need bags. You got any bags?" And it turns around, and then the associates realize that he's got a fucking foot-long knife, openly wielded, hanging off of his belt, and are like, "Oh my god, my life is gonna be done right now if this guy gets upset," and are trying their best to calm him down. And he left, and, the company was like, "Oh, sometimes you get crazy people, and you just have to learn to cope with them."
Yeah,
you just have to learn to figure out a way to best approach that situation. And I'm like, there was a fucking guy in here with brandishing a weapon on his belt. I need security in this place ASAP, motherfucker. Hey guys, that's been Upbeatmeat in your face. If you like getting meat beat in your face and your ear holes all day, tune into the podcast.
Yep.
Every week on a Friday. Hopefully we don't miss that schedule. Send your questions to Upbeatmeat on Twitter, and we will see you next time.
Bye.